And we have a final guest on the show today. He is Ikechukwu, model and actor.
Who definitely started. I mean, he starred in so many movies, right? One, some you definitely know, like a Sugar and
MTV-based Sugar.
Sorry, is that another Sugar? MTV-based Sugar, and even the recent release, Dark October, and some others actually very notable mentions. Welcome. He's a very young actor. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so you've been in the industry since 2021. Tell us how your journey has been. Describe it to us.
Yeah, so my journey in the industry as an actor has been amazing. It's one that has been, a product of grace. And I feel like based on hard work and talent and the grace of God, I've been able to achieve so many things in a short period of time. And I'm just grateful, and I just hope for the best to come my way. And I've been opportune to be on big projects, good projects starting. I started with something big, I went to something bigger. I started with Undani TV School. Then like 2 weeks after I finished that, I went for the audition for Dark October, and I got that.
Oh, nice.
And we filmed for a month plus. Coming back, went for another audition.
That's the MTV-based
No, I got to work with Steve Cooker's latest film work, their first feature film slated, and we're just 4 lead characters, myself, Femi Jacobs, Kiki Omelie, and Susan Padrock. We shot in Abuja. It was an awesome project, and I can't wait for it to come out before I now did Sugar last year. So.
Oh, amazing. So now speaking about...
back to back.
Right, back to back. Now speaking about talents now, so how did you discover that, I think I can act? Was it something you always wanted to do, or something you just happened to stumble upon?
Okay, it's something I've always wanted to do, from like when I was young. I've always been that.
Right from when you were young?
Yeah, I've always been that dramatic extra boy, So like when I got into secondary school, my social life was like top notch. I was social prefect, I was in drama club, choir, school stuff. So I was always that guy that always wanted to, organize all of those acting things, drama, music. So it was always my passion to be in the entertainment industry. And then coming out, I, followed the path. And
so how were you discovered?
In the industry?
Yes.
By myself, I discovered
yourself.
I discovered my talent by myself.
Were you scouted or something?
No, I wasn't. I always wanted to be there.
So you went for auditions?
Yes, I just kept going for auditions.
Okay.
I can't reckon who you are right now to who you were in secondary school, talking about yourself, because like it feels like 2 different people. Here on the couch, you seem very reserved and very conservative. And like, chilled. Like, I've got it. But hey, it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about all of this movies and all of these features that you've, been involved, projects that you've been involved in. Which of them was your favorite character? Which of them actually stood out for you? They can say, this one,
So my favorite character so far would be MTV Sugar. But it's not out, so I can't really talk about it. But trust me, when it comes out, you guys will see.
I love it.
Yes. But let's talk about the ones that are out. Okay, so Ndani is out. I played the nerd, on Schooled. That was also very amazing because I had to transform. Funny how all the projects I've done, I've had to leave me and be someone else. So I was a nerd in that, and I'm not actually a nerd. Even though people say I act like one, but I'm not.
Like one,
I'm not. So I had to transform, and then it was fun because I worked with my peers. Yeah, so it was very fun to be that character. Telling a young adult coming of age story. It was amazing. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
For the one with Steve Cooker's in Abuja, it was also nice. I played the lover boy. Yes.
More like it.
It was cute. It was cute.
Okay, now speaking about lover boys, how are you handling the social life of being popular? I'm sure the girls are flirting.
They're coming. They're coming. The
The
DMs are full, but we remain focused. The goal is to, pursue our own goals, and when we get there, we'll find that right, beautiful lady that we want to end up with. So right now, I just want to be focused, follow God and follow my career and yeah, be that boy.
Don't worry.
Right?
It's gonna happen. You're gonna be proud. Yeah, let's talk about your character in Dark October, because I would assume that had been the most compelling character that you've ever played.
Yes.
Talk us through the intensity of the character that you played and the movie itself.
So Dark October's character, I played the character Chi-Boy in Dark October, and it's a true life story. Yeah. So I had to go back, read on what happened, see the guy that I was going to play, his life, ask questions and all of those things. So when I got the script, I saw how intense it was going to be, and I started to prep myself. At that point I was so chubby, because normally I'm a chubby, I have fat tendencies. So I saw that Chidiaka, he was a slim guy, had to lose so much weight. That's why if you see the movie and you see me now, it's a huge difference. Oh, wow, I had to lose so much weight to get into that character. And then when we got on set, the director, producers, everyone held the project dear to their hearts, because it's a story that's very important. So they wanted us to get it right. And I also took that in my head, and I'm like, you know what, I have to give my best, I have to give my all. And my character, it was at the beginning, he wasn't really present in the story, but towards the ending, when he now went to go and put himself inside trouble, and he now had to go through all of the things that they went through. So shooting the lynching parts, it was hectic, it was a lot, but I'm someone who when I know that there's a vision, there's something that we're trying to achieve, I overlook everything and I just put my mind to it, and I put all I can. So I think I dedicated my whole craft into that project because I wanted to get it right. And yeah, I was amazed with the results.
I'm really curious to know how the emotional impact it had on you playing that character. Because seeing it's a very intense role.
Yes. So emotional impact. So I would say it was, for me personally, it was on set that I had the impact. Because I had to be the character while we're filming. So having to, come on set to shoot that sequence 5 days consecutively, because obviously we have daylight issues. So
you played that particular scene?
That scene, 5 different days.
Wow.
They'll come, they'll beat us, they'll push us, and they actually beat us. They actually pushed us. They actually.
Where are the scars? You get?
Yeah, I have some bruises.
Wow.
But I'm happy. I'm happy that I had these things because it brought out the authenticity of what we wanted to do. Yes, and. We had people passing by who come and say, "Oh my God, what's?" Because the makeup artist did a wonderful job. So even people that are just passing around, they see us "Oh my God, what's happening? I'm so sorry." And then having to watch the real video, because we had to watch it before we started filming that sequence. Me, I like to overdo. So I went inside the car the day we started the sequence, and I watched that video 17 times just to see what those boys went through that day, so that when I'm doing it, I wouldn't have to do too much. I would just, it's no longer me there. Sometimes at a point, it was we're not even acting again. I was scared for my life. Wow. It was it was me they wanted to kill. Oh, wow. So I had to watch that video. So yeah, it was kind of emotionally triggering, but I'm a hard guy, so I'm let's just do it. Let's do it to get it right, and after that, I erase it from my mind. So. I think it was just on set that the whole emotional thing was. After the sets, everybody was happy, and we hoped for the movie to come out well, and I'm glad that it did.
Okay, so now this question coming next. So there actually is a lot of controversy concerning the release of that movie, right? Allegedly, the parents of the actual kids are actually not happy the movie is actually out. So from a personal point of view, being one of the actors, one of the main actors, what is your reaction to that?
So my reaction at first was, oh my God, I wish we took consent, right? Because if we did, all of these negative controversies will not be around this movie, and people will, watch it with, an open mind to enjoy it and learn from it. But it's beyond me that we didn't take consent, and now that we did not, what's the most important thing is to, understand the message that we're trying to pass. The motive of this film, the message that Linda and the team and all of us were trying to pass is that people should know what happened to these boys, see that this thing that happened is still happening up until now. So what can we do to stop jungle justice? What can we do to spread more love, spread more light, and stop violence in our country, Nigeria? Because these things are happening, and if we don't talk about it, people will keep doing it. So I feel like people should watch and learn from it. People should watch and understand that we're telling this story to honor the lives of these boys. That's another point of view, because some people think that these boys are thieves. They actually stole, they're bad guys, but they did not. You know, it was a false accusation. And I feel like the generations that are going to come from now should also know this story, so that when they find themselves in such situation, they will know how to, you know, handle it in a better way. And yeah, just basically telling the lives of these boys. So for me, I'm sympathetic with the parents.
Yeah.
I know how they feel. I respect their feelings. I mean, we're all human, so we're allowed to feel the way we feel. But I just want everyone watching, and also them, to see the positive light of this movie, which is to honor the boys' lives, and also speak about no to jungle justice, more love, more light, and no violence.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you
Beautiful,
so
beautiful.
much. I mean, so much questions to actually ask, but we actually have to go.